Happy New Year, Fam Club. 2024 was my first year of officially selling Pokemon cards online, and while I had an okay return on my investment on that front, it really paled in comparison to a lot of other investment choices that I made. These are my top 10 investments of 2024. Let's get to it. Number 10 on the list is proof that you don't have to spend a lot to make some money. This card I bought in a PSA 10. It's Steelix with Jasmine on there. I paid $21.32. I picked it up on GameStop. It's a great deal picking up PSA 10s on GameStop if you can find the right ones. You can especially do really well with Japanese cards because the market isn't always exactly right. And this is a beautiful card. I love this card. I like Jasmine a lot as a trainer. Like I said, I paid $21.32 for this card. Price charting says it's now worth $35.96. You can give or take however it goes. You can see some recent sales for about $40 a pop. At $35.96, the current market value, that was a 69% increase on my investment. That blows away all of my return on my investments for officially selling Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards from a distributor and selling them on AmazingRares.net was way less of a return on investment. And this is the first one in my top 10 at 69%. It only goes up from here. Number 2 is Pokemon Card 151, the Japanese set. When this hit about $55 a box, I was saying to everybody, get it while it's hot. $55. I was buying them on TikTok. I was buying them Cali Pokehouse, wherever I could get them for about $55. I was all in. I didn't get a ton because I only have so much money to spend on Pokemon, but I paid $55. It's now got a value of about $100. That's a 75% return on my investment for all the boxes that I bought at $55. Fantastic. Coming in at number 10 is Sylveon Vmax, the alternate art from Evolving Skies. Now, everything that I'm talking about today, I bought in 2024, and I'm looking at the value at the end of 2024. So all my return on investments were all 1 year return on investments. I bought this in a PSA 10 early in the year for $205.99. It's now worth $371.99. That is a 80% return on my investment on that card. Now, of course, I gotta sell, right? So these are not cards or things that I'm selling right now. I'm gonna just keep holding them, but I could just sell them right now and take a huge gain. However, one of my most beloved Pokemon here, not selling Sylveon Vmax. But I was saying alternate arts, gotta get those alternate arts from Sword and Shield, and they're fantastic. You know, you could easily sell this for $400 these days. Number 7 on my list, Pikachu with the gray felt hat. I was really worried when I bought this in a PSA 10. It was $305.99. I was afraid it was going to crash. I could sell it right now for $550. And if you look at this chart, it's just climbing. It's just on a tear up. Where is it going to stop? Is it going to crash? If I sold it right now for $550, that again would be another 80% return on my investment in just the year that I bought it. That is absolutely insane. Coming in at number 6, Pokemon Center Surging Sparks ETBs. Hey, you got to get those Pokemon Center ETBs. You can only buy 4 and sometimes only 2 prismatic. They dropped it down to 2. But hey, they're $65 if you buy them. This one is now $120. That's an 85% increase in the 1 year. Now that's not always going to happen, but these days it feels like it's highly probable. We'll see. The next 2 sets after Prismatic are looking as hot as Surging Sparks, if not hotter. Coming in at number 5 is a Gardevoir EX from Scarlet and Violet base set. I picked up a PSA 10 of this for $58.99. It's now going for $115 in a PSA 10. That is a 92% increase. Absolutely insane once again. Great pickup. This card is a gorgeous card. Coming in at number 4, Glaceon V, another alternate art from Evolving Skies. These are hot, baby. Hot, hot, hot. I picked it up in a PSA 10 for $87.22. and it's now going for over $200 in a PSA 10. That is 121% return on my investment. Number 3 was an expensive risk, but it paid off for me. They were selling Wade packs, first edition jungle, on Ryan's card shop one afternoon, and they were going for about $200. I bought 2 of them. I bought Scyther here, and I bought Flareon. I should have gotten the Wigglytuff, but I didn't get it. They were going for about $200, $205. I think I paid on average for the 2 packs that I picked up, $205. These were pristine, fresh out of a box. I got them in. I sent them off for grading. It was about $40 per card to grade, to send it in, get it graded, and ship it back to me. So essentially, I paid about $250 per pack to get them graded. They both came back PSA 10s, now worth at least $600, if not more. I'm really not sure what to sell them at yet. You can see down here there was a sale on November 15th for one for $750. There's a whole bunch before that were, what month is that? September, that sold for $600 easy. PSA 10 first edition jungles, 2 hot Pokemon, at least $600. At $600, bought in this year for about $250, selling for $600. That's 142% return on my investment. Coming in at number 2, and once again, I bought all of these this year. Fusion Strike booster boxes. I picked them up for $147.29. I came on here, I made a video. I'm like, Fusion Strike's going to the moon. And I bought them for just under $150. They're now on price charting for $335. Over on TCG Player, market value $400, and people are paying $450 for them sometimes. It's literally going to the moon now. Absolutely insane. If you sell them for $450, that is a 205% return on investment from when I bought them at $147. My second biggest investment this year. And my number 1 investments, which is not exactly fair because I pulled a Giratina V alt art and I pulled an Umbreon alt art, and I sent both of them in for grading this year. How much did I pay for them? That's really hard to figure it out because I pulled them out of packs. You could say I paid thousands because of all the packs I opened with nothing. You could say I paid $5 for the packs. Either way, I had the cards already. I sent them in for grading. Grading was probably like $100 total for the 2 cards. They both came back PSA 10s. Giratina V alt art currently sitting at $1,161.50. Umbreon sitting at $2,053.22. This isn't fair because you guys could have bought all the other ones. Now you could have bought both of these cards and got them graded, but you'd have to find them where they were pristine, and that's very difficult because most people selling these are gonna already have looked them over, make sure there's no white corners, yada yada. If they were 10s, they'd probably send them in. But these were my personal number 1 investments, was getting these graded and getting them. I'm never gonna part with them. They can be buried with me. We'll take 1 off the pop report for each. So those were my top 10 best investments last year. Now, you know, selling Pokemon officially, Pokemon cards, is a very honest, good way to do it. And you get a little bit of a return on your investment, but nothing like those. This shows that you can go and buy other things if you know what to buy. I certainly have bought things that have gone down. I have tons of cards that I bought for my own personal collection that aren't in the top 10 because they either stayed steady or they dropped down. But let me know what you guys picked up. Do you have any big gains like this for the year? And I hope you guys are having a wonderful new year. I'll catch you in the next video.